Hello and welcome to the course on Cloudera Director. This video we will see how to deploy a cluster in AWS using Cloudera Director. So first, if you are watching this video, so please watch my previous videos on installation, configuration, setting up environment and creating template. So here you can see two options, simple and advanced. So I am choosing advanced one, so which will have much more flexibility to configuration. So go ahead and hit this advanced setup and you can choose the environment that you have created. Okay, so if you have not created, so please go ahead and create a new environment. So please watch my video on creating environment. So choose the environment you have and the deployment name. You can choose the deployment name as something like Cloudera or whatever the name. So just whatever the name you can choose. So the instance template, so whatever the instance template you can choose. So the first one, whatever the template you need to choose is the Cloudera manager, because so this is asking for you to choose the template for Cloudera manager host. So it will deploy the host based on the settings or based on the configuration that we have given in the template. So next, the type of Cloudera we need. So we have option like trial, enterprise or express edition. So I am choosing trial one. So this will last only 60 days. Anyway, I am going to deploy and terminate soon. Or if you have the license, go ahead and choose the enterprise and you can upload the license file from here. So my case, we are choosing enterprise trial. And database server. So again, you can create the data or existing DB server and that will be used for this deployment, but you can have the embedded option so that it will create a separate default DB for this Cloudera manager. And configuration, so again, so this is again customizable option, but we are choosing the default one and continue. So choose the Cloudera manager admin username and password here. So I am using admin as my username and whatever the password you can type and retype the same password and hit continue to go further. And this is saying like it will start or it will create a one host with this details. Are you okay? Yes, go ahead and hit OK. Then next part is the cluster name. So Cloudera trial, something, some name you can give. So this will be your cluster name and the version of Cloudera distribution of Hadoop or CDH you want to choose. And different type of installation option where you can customize the services, all services, and we have different option. So I'm choosing the core or very minimal. And here, so you have option like master, workers and gateway, and choose the template for that master. So we have created a master template. How many number of instance we need, you can choose that. And for workers again, so whatever the group you can have, okay, how many workers you want. I don't want 11 workers, so 3 is enough. That is a minimal one. And the gateway, I can choose the edge template or gateway template, whatever the template, which is nothing but an edge host. And expand this configuration. Service and role configuration are there, so we can customize the services, but we will be choosing the default one this time. Go ahead and hit continue to go further. And this is saying like 3 plus 2, 5 compute instances will be available. Is that okay? So we will have total 5 plus 1, 6 hosts will be deployed. So 1 for Cloudera manager and 3 workers, 1 master and 1 gateway. Yes, go ahead and hit OK to continue. So you can see the deployment status here. So it will take some time. At the same time, it will try to deploy this VM in AWS. So we can go back to the EC2 dashboard and here So you can see this is getting deployed. Just go ahead and refresh. See, so worker, master, then Cloudera. So these are the host, or 3 plus 3, 6 hosts are getting deployed. This is the edge. So this is the worker and master and Cloudera. And whatever the role the tag we created, so that also you can see, like what is the tag and what is the template we used, what is the role. All these things will be available here. As I said, it will take some time, so we'll have to wait until this deployment is over. So both has to go to the 100%. Also the same time you can quit and go back to the main menu and do the other deployment, so that it will run in the background. So we will keep it here and wait until this is over. So we can go back to the main console. So I think it's about to finish. So only last few steps are pending. At the same time, we will just take the Cloudera manager host name, and so here you can see the details. So Cloudera manager server tag, the role is here, and we will just take the public IP address, whatever the public IP, and colon 7180, and choose the login ID that we use, that is admin. So during the deployment we have given these details, and so you can see this is not yet completed, and the cluster is about to complete. So we'll have to wait until this is done. Okay, so we can go back here and go to this deployment, and where you can see out of 718 only 710 has completed. So we will go back and wait here, and after some time, so this will be turn into green or red or amber based on the health of this cluster. You can see this is still running that some post installation script, and that will be just starting the service. You can see the first run, and in detail you can see that what is doing in backend, and so creating HDFS directory, and this one starting yarn. Okay, back to the Cloudera manager. Just wait some time. So this might be restarting the services. At the same time, you can see here the cluster is showing us ready. So that means the installation went well, and so it's waiting to get the services up and running. So if we check the status, I think it's almost okay. I think the cluster is turning back to online, and some issues, because this is all startup, or initially during the startup can reissue and all common. So let's wait some time and give some time to get all the services up and running and back to the normal state. So if we go back to here, so you can see the cluster is showing us available, and the cluster name and the details are showing here. So the status, the reason is the cloud zookeeper is in canary state. So once this is back, maybe after some time, so here also you can see that cluster detail. So go to the cluster name, and here you can see which service is having issue, all the services, and what are the workers, all those details you can get. And also we can go to the Cloudera manager from this console. and it's redirecting, but we don't have normally it will redirect or give the private IP address. Since we cannot have a direct connection with this private IP, so we will be taking the public IP from the AWS console. So I hope this is clear. So the deployment of cluster using Cloudera Director is clear. So only thing we did, just go to the advanced setting and created a deployment, and we choose the separate templates for master, workers and edge host. So now you can see the cluster is in healthy state and its details. So with that, I am concluding this demonstration. I hope you enjoyed this learning. We'll see you in the next video. So if you have not subscribed my channel, so please do subscribe to get more updates. I will be uploading a lot more contents over time. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.